Hey you guys, Linwood here, and today I am going to show you how to do the Audi Knot. So stay tuned and thumbs up if you like it. And if you haven't seen my last video, you can do so by clicking the I in the top right corner here. Now, for those of you who are wondering, yes, this is a ring knot, and it has been a very, very long time since I did one. So, of course, comment down below and let me know what you think. I got these rings just from my local hobby store. It was actually Hobby Lobby, but you can get them from any craft store, any store with a sewing section. These are called plastic fastener rings, and I'll try to find some online and link them in the description bar below if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and take these babies down, and then we will get started. Just to warn you, the difficulty on this one is, I would say, moderate to high. So if you have a little bit more difficult time with some of my standard knots, you may want to work your way up to this one. All right, I'm going to take this baby down and we will get started. All right, so we're going to start off like always with our collar up, and we have our blade on the right side. My tail is on the left side. This image has been flipped for your viewing pleasure. So when I say right, it's also your right. And when I say left, it's also your left. It's just like tying a tie in the mirror. So I'm going to start off by creating my power crease. And by doing so, I'm just going to place my finger in the middle like so. Grab hold to the outsides and just lightly push them in. Once I get in there, I'm just going to slide my finger out and pull right onto the middle. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and cross the tail end over the blade, wrap around the back, like so. And then once I've wrapped around the back, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap around the front. From there, I'm gonna come up and through the center, just like this. And from this part, this is where we start incorporating our rings. So I have two rings here, and this is what the fastener rings look like. Okay. And for those of you who always tell me to cut my nails, I know that you're disapproving. It's totally okay with me, and no, I'm not going to cut them. Still love you for watching though. Alrighty, so let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and place the ring up there. Now this part is very important. You wanna make sure that your ring is turned towards you on this part, on this top part. Don't turn it away from you like this. So it's gonna actually go towards you like this. I'm going to place my other ring upwards just like this here. So my tail is actually going to pass right through this bottom portion of the ring. So we're just gonna go right ahead and pull through just like that. And for those who are wondering if this tears up your ties and all that, I've been wearing ring knots now for 4 or 5 years, and I've never had a tie torn up by one, especially because these rings are very smooth, so it doesn't cause any issue there. All right, once I've got that, this is what it's looking like. From there, I'm just gonna take the tail of the tie again, and we're gonna bring it up and through this portion right here. So we have now done like a chain link. And for those of you who have seen my chain link ring knot, it's a really long name. Now I try to do them much simpler. This is basically the same type of thing here. So from this portion, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up my third ring. I'm going to slide that onto the tail of the tie, just like so. All right, so we're coming over this loop here, so I'm just pulling this away from me for the moment, okay? So, over, and then we're gonna come under this one here. So this loop is still hanging. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and fold this loop up. And then I'm gonna come right on back through this loop that I had here. All right, so this is what we're currently looking like. Now from there, in order for this third ring to show, I've got to come back through this top loop. And the thing that I like about it is by doing this, it gives you a very symmetrical look. So even though it's a very abstract looking knot, it still gives a very symmetrical feel to everything. And I really find that if you have some sort of symmetry in your knots, they're just much more appealing to the eye. Okay, so from here, what I'm gonna do is I have this standard loop right here. I'm going to place the tail end of my knot right into that loop and pull down. Now here's the thing I didn't tell you about this. This Knot is convertible, so I understand everybody cannot afford a convertible Audi. That's totally fine. But you know what? You still deserve treats and finer things in life. So if you find that you can't afford an Audi, slide that baby down, and now you have a lovely ice cream cone. Everyone can afford an ice cream cone, and it's even got 3 scoops just for you. So hopefully you guys like it. Let me know if you guys prefer the version with this pulled down, or if you prefer the version like this one here with it more hidden. And tell me in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. And until next time, you guys take care and God bless. And as always, you're fancy now. Bye-bye.